Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Taborim. Yeah, it's been a while since we have visited our tiny African city. We should really do something here. A couple of things. First of all, let's repair our blocks. And I want to expand the city there a bit. Also follow along and continue with the... Oh, and there just happened something. A worker strike at my Skyline tower. And finish with the main quest as well. Of course, hospitality wears thin. Guests like fish begin to smell after a few days. Emperor Getimer decides that sending Sir Archibald a beehive as a gift will signal to him the unity and self-sufficiency of Mbesa, as well as the willingness of his people to defend their home in the face of any provocation. Alright, this will definitely work, right? Let's get it over there on my clipper. Maximum safety for the beehive. Off we go. Proudly presented by the banner of the cat. Also proudly presented by the Ways Patreon. So if you like to support me, if you like the content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description right away. And I'm very grateful about any contribution. We continue with, roads, because we do have probably a lot of mud bricks. I would like to have more roads here. And I would also like to have a few more upgrades. These guys here. Marketplace. Can I squeeze one in here? I don't think so. Oh, this is working. How very good. Just for now, really. And then on the other side, we will be able to upgrade more people. We still have plenty of them, really. All the way here. And then around the monastery, a few more elders as well. And then probably here. Going down to 940 now. And these guys should also like to upgrade now. They've got everything they want. There's really nothing they miss. Except winter, perhaps. And with that, we also got a few more elders over there. And also, we're still lacking some ornaments here. So I'm really just doing this right now because we do have the time and wait for my ship to get over to Archie, right? There is no menu, though, unfortunately, that we can use for ornaments. We have to go by this one here. We got the way camp here. We got a tent in the center. I think I like the version with the tent. Right, and then we got some patch of grass on either side. So this is like a courtyard. As we can see, this being used. There's two people in there doing some very strange gestures. And they're just going to have some fun here in these courtyards. And we can then just move this over to the other courtyards as well to fill in the voids that we have created. And then we also have these alleys there, more or less, that we should also fill in with a few more trees. Yes. So.
How kind. Please take these away. Somewhere distant, preferably.
All right, he's excited.
There is fruit enough here.
And he wants to get the overripe fruit basket now back to Getimer.
Then I'll give him a piece of my own mind.
So Archibald's insolent response to escalating tension is to ask you to deliver Getimer a mocking gift. Alright, we're just going to follow along here. And also I would definitely like to have a few more upgrades, especially heroes in the harbor area. Everybody should see the greatness of Mbesa, of Taborim. Oh no. There is a problem though that I will not be able to fix though. What I can do, move them. And then I'm just going to move the elders over. And then we just move those guys in here, where I will upgrade them. The cool thing is, they will lose some market need, but that's fine, right? It really doesn't affect anything else. It's at 94% instead of 100%. Doesn't affect the population one bit. And we do have then sexy elders here at the harbor area too. I think those guys here. We can do the same thing here too, by the way. And I think I will. Very good. And then we can just move those guys in here. And with that, we have more elders on that side too. I also continue with some paving and vegetation. Biniam is disgusted by the seemingly malignant actions of Sir Archibald Blake, whose gift of fruit spread disease in Taborim. Biniam wants your help in sneaking onto the island of Little Clarence in order for him to take revenge by cutting off Sir Archibald's island-wide water supply. Of course, we can do this. There is a bit of patrol here at the harbor. A steamship is required, or more or less recommended. We do have them here working the linen. We can actually use one of my cargo ships for now. There is no steamship that I can purchase at the moment, so I'll just have to go with a cargo ship, right? We don't have any... I mean... Oh, he's now a Wisdom of Shaba on my clipper, but we can, of course, trade him to the other ship safely. Alright, there we are arriving at Archibald with Biniam on board, the sneaky bastard. And over there is the ships of Archie. Now, he made a terrible mistake. He is not having any ships in the harbor. There is one now coming over, but my cargo ship should be very, very quick about it. And we really just need to dock there quickly, slip past patrols to deliver Biniam to the harbor area and take revenge of the unripe fruit.
I wish harm on no.
There you go.
Now to find those pumps. Simple.
All right. Elect him. There he is. And we can now follow him, sneaking through Little Clarence. Keep an eye on Biniam as he sabotages Archie's water.
By one man's blind greed.
Ah, and there he's getting closer.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Ooh, Fire Chief Mills. Fire station increase. I take it.
He can't manage on this land without our help. Yet he says we need him. We never needed him. Never.
You made your point. No water anymore for poor Archie. And the second one is down too. Oh! There's a police car.
Is this the hospitality of Mbeza? Flames and steel in the night. Seize him and see to his extradition.
Oh, I thought I heard something different.
There will be no transportation. Biniam is a subject of Mbeza and will be returned to us for trial.
Hold the crane.
And who are you, O king, to countermand the will of empire? I fear our talk must now be of fleets and steel.
I had hoped good counsel would make for...
Alright, there is a war brewing against the crown, and we of course join in to the drums of war. Have at least 6 military ships in Mbeza. We should be able to do this. Let's just have a look where I do have, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take my galleons there and get them to Mbeza, to Taborim. Those 6 should be fine. That's it with Taborim for now. We can happily go back to civilization, Crownfolds that is, and on our way to continue with the city. So first of all, my Skyline Tower is having a strike right now, and there is a mission for it, I think. There it is. Reach a happiness of 15 for your workers in Crownfolds. Currently we have -5. What? And alright, that's still the only thing we need to do. The workers in your city are very unhappy with the way they've been treated and have organized a strike at the Skyline Tower construction site. The only way to compel them to resume their work is to increase the general happiness of your city. We should be able to do this just fine, just fine. Let's have a look at my industry first. So at my mines, for example. Quite a lot of my mines are boosted. So the sand mine, for example, the iron mine, the coal mine, and also zinc and copper. Right, and what we can do instead is we can also reduce the productivity to get more happiness in. So with this one, we definitely increase the happiness. What? We need to go to 15 though? That seems harsh. Never had so many happy workers. I guess we really need to tone it down then a lot. This gives me 4. Elevators could be a big point here. Yep, gives me 7, 9... or steel. I don't want to touch steel. We don't have steel here though. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Beer, we have some. Yep, very good. Until they realize they're running out of beer because they don't work at their beer factories anymore. Iron, we can do the same, and this is giving me 16 happiness. That should be fine now. We're at 14. Now we still need one more. Let's go with the coal. That was it.
We've decided to get back to it.
It's our work after all. and we
Wait,
take
what did
pride
you
in
say?
it.
You're going
Just
back to
remember,
work?
we
That is
ain't
just marvelous.
interchangeable.
Let's just
And if
reset
we
my
don't
working
feel
conditions
valued,
again.
we can
La,
go
la,
back
la,
to
la, la,
striking.
la. We can do this. No problem, really, right? Let's boost the oil again. Let's boost the iron and the coal. The zinc, the copper, and the sand. Let's keep the rest as it is.
Production has stopped.
That's just fine. And they continue with the work at the construction site. Phase 2 out of 4. Now, in the last episode, we finished the central station. It's really busy here, by the way. So, lots of traffic going in and out. People enjoy and take the services that I provide to them. By the way, we don't only provide passenger transportation. You can also take some oil with you, as we can see. Just make sure that you have a ticket. Otherwise, you might be landing in a tank car at the back of the train. Alrighty, next up on the list is something very important. First of all, we should be able to upgrade a bunch of more skyscrapers.
Side, it'll be over.
Yeah, we can do. So the tier 2 to tier 3 is one of my most trusted one that I can do. So let's do this. This will give me a nice boost of income there again. We are at 40,000 most likely. Yeah, it might be 50,000 once everybody moved in. So the Skyline is growing. By the way, those guys here, let's go ahead with another block closer to the city itself, to this area here. And the next thing is a prison. I was promising that in the last episode, and I'm terribly sorry. We do have a bunch of options for the prison. We have one of these islands here.
Really just above the median?
We do have this side here that I've taken in my last Megacity playthrough, so I'm not going to do this anymore. We have a nice view here though, with the castle.
The workers are striking.
Oh god, the workers are striking again.
Against us. Take care of it, will ya?
Shut up! You are way too loud. With the strikes causing delays to the Skyline Tower's construction, Beta suggests you negotiate with the workers. Alright.
Your people are rioting.
Look, you've left us a little choice here, boss. The guy and me were pissed. You've been ignoring our plight, our low wages, our lack of relaxation time. It's disrespect, it is. What should we do? Give all workers a major bonus. That sounds fun. Offer them a free ticket to the zoo. We don't have a zoo. Give them a barbecue. We could also easily do this. But money's easy. Let's go with money.
Quite something, boss. It'll last us a stretch.
You see, you can also bribe those
Might even
workers.
get us something nice
No matter what
like,
they say.
one of them
Oh
fancy
god, reach a
toasters
happiness of
or a new
filth. We
boyfriend.
don't need to do this again. So I think we need to actually keep it at some lower rates here. Right, so that's it. Let's just go with this. I think one of them we can still boost. Iron is important. Let's do this. Now construction resumes. So for my prison, I was deciding we go with that area. It's a tiny island, and we can really squeeze it in. We can. It's also the back to its wall, and there's a mine close by, so we can use those prisoners in an appropriate manner. So let's do this. The only thing we need is a connection. There is the industry sector, where we can definitely make a small connection. Let's just see. So there's the road. And then we have the bridge going to the other side, or we're coming in from the north.
Are starting to get
Here.
sick.
We should be able to build a bridge here. There it is.
The epidemic left buildings abandoned.
And then we take this road. And then this road here over that. Actually, let's make it here, I think, because that is central. And let's go ahead and build the prison first. There is the beauty. A big block of concrete and bricks. And there is also our entrance to it. Let's just make sure that we also have it so that we can build a wall around it. On one side we have the mountain. On the other side we have the prison. The prison is also it's not only cosmetics, right? It's also providing jolly police officers, and quite a lot of them too. Let's go ahead and have the road then. All the way here to that prison. There's the entrance then. Right, let's just... we have it like this. That's better. There's a little path here now, a little plaza right in front of it. And then, of course, around it, we will have our... that menu, there it is, my brick walls. I'm losing them all the time. There you go. All the way to the other side. And also here up to the mountain at least, right? The mountain is providing its own protection. And then probably also around the plaza area here that we have, like so. So you have then the entrance here, and then you're probably being greeted by a statue or something. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think I like this one here. Reminds me of work. Science and work, and those prisoners, they're going to work at my iron mine that we can build right over there. The iron mine though still needs also then a warehouse. And of course its own little connection then over there, right? But those prisoners, they're not going to sit idle at my cells that we pay with government funds. Of course they will not do anything like that. It's a high security prison, as we can see, so we do have a bunch of walls around it, plus the prison blocks themselves. And yeah, they will not be able to escape so easily. We can also, to further demonstrate our strength here, have some, yeah, protection here. And another gate right over there as protection. Fortunately, I think we don't have government or guard towers. I would love to use that. We could use this one here instead. That looks proper for a prison. As these people enter. Of course, the distance to the warehouse is a bit bigger than usual, but it's still fine. We're still getting plenty of iron ore in here. That is being then built by the prison itself. I think I like it. Hidden right over there. And those guards or those prisoners will have a nice life just by the waterfalls and the iron mine, that is. Of course, can also look quite intimidating if we go in by foot. It's really a beautiful building there, no doubt.
This land will forevermore live under the flag of anarchy. And all...
Let's not forget our pescatarians. We still can, or should, upgrade a few more. Oh no. Alright, there is a school problem. What? The library is right next to it. Oh, the library is really not having a big range though. I might need to... Yeah, I don't think that the paved road is doing that much. Is that for real? Is that the real influence of... Oh, now with the paved road it's getting a full support here. And I guess we should also push it here. Alright, the paved road is way more powerful. So the pescatarians really want paved roads, it seems. There's no way around that. Right, they're just much happier. The boost is huge with it. Now we can upgrade them. As I would like to do this. And also these guys here. That's a lot more, and also on the other side as well. So Orestes is growing nicely. And here perhaps. And that. And then I'm running out of timber already. Again, anyway, right? So way more pescatarians paying us a good money there. And also, of course, providing workforce that we need. Especially the farmers, that would be nice. Now, meanwhile, something else happened in Crown Falls. We got another problem with the Skyline Tower. It's not going to be so easy, it seems. Reassure the workers. Look, it's not like we ain't used to the heights. We are more than most, but that means we know how dangerous it can get. One misstep can change everything. This tower, it's higher than we've ever built. And that brand logo, it's unlucky. It's spreading fear? My cat? We don't need a reminder of it plastered on the walls. What? My cat is spreading fear. Alright, send the bishop. Provide harnesses. We could do this and ignore the concerns. Let's provide harnesses.
Ah, that's great, boss. The lads and I appreciate you taking action.
Alright. Seems that is successful and we can continue, please.
Harnesses and equipment. Well, if you feel like burning money, you can go right ahead.
It was just a bit of caoutchouc. There is the materials coming in. Quite a lot of stuff on one cart. And we are not even halfway through that step here, right? We do have the building materials. Still going to take a while. Unfortunately, I cannot see what I need next, but yeah. We will provide. We will always be able to provide what we need. So far, so good. Stay tuned.